other thing that we're doing is we're working on a refactor of the GPU profiler, where the goal is to unify these profiling systems that we have, like stats, profile GPU, insights, and such things, and to support also the modern concepts with async compute and mGPU in kind of a single profiler. So that will help a lot seeing what your GPU is all doing. Then we have support for bindless resources, also highly requested from many content developers, right? Enable much newer artist workflows and such things, so that's coming. And last but not least, here, or many things, certainly not last. We're working on a lot of shader compilation improvements by looking at the compiling time, so they can do their PSO caching, and generally we're working and decreasing the shader permutations a lot to kind of get performance back into your workflows of just working on the games. Okay, then next we have ongoing work on like render parallelization, right? So coming with enhanced barriers as well, like CPU and GPU optimizations with DirectX. Further reducing shader permutations by doing efforts on reducing static switch conversion things, and then another big effort underway for the next time period is a new material editor, where the goal is to make a much easier system for people to make performant materials simply out of the box without having to do a lot of custom work to kind of get them to work at performance in the first place. So make great materials for non-experts is the goal here. Right. That's rendering. Let's go to world creation. So obviously, right, world creation, the aims are to kind of have Unreal be friendly to making these big open world games, and have streaming, efficient streaming out of the box, and have all these workflows out of the box with UE5. So we've been on a journey since 5.0, probably since our first tech demos, and we're seeing big improvements every release. As part of that, we also have the PGG system that we now are going to move toward production ready by next year, and that's obviously a way to kind of add a lot more content via rules and systems like that, instead of just hand placing anything. So that's also allows you to stay in the editor, obviously, and get much faster workflows like that. So big thing now is that we're also going to run that on GPU going forward. Ambitious goal here, right? Like our North Star that we have here is that we want to go to much bigger worlds. And then if you have an order of multiple orders of magnitude more complexity just with the size of the world or the number of actors, a lot of the Unreal systems don't work that nice anymore, right? It starts to fall apart. So we need to do a lot of work in making such things faster. So yeah, 5.5.
Hello.
We have a feature that we call external data layers, where
if you hear another voice speaking in the background, it's because I'm watching the Unreal Fest.
Feature plugin and can be loaded as such, which makes it much more efficient to load that section without having to load everything, also in memory. Level instance property overrides. There's a bit of a mouse.
Hello, beautiful people. Hello. Welcome to another stream of Plane Shift.
Properties too,
and yeah, I'm watching.
A bit of overrides. It's not our full-fledged prefab system.
I was watching a bit of this.
Now with the new scene graph, but this is at least a way to build big worlds with like instance things. And then also, after many requests, we now have static lighting for world partition using CPU lightmass. So
really?
That's in 5.5.
Oh wow, that we need. We are static lighting.
I think a lot of work on
interesting
improving workflows, customization.
because at the moment we have a problem that we cannot move to world partition because it's not supporting static lightning, but now that they do, I mean, we can then use it, which is nice, and yeah, that would be good. It's good that they mentioned it. Let's see what they say. 5.6.
Streaming out of memory, make that faster, right? And you hit and like garbage collect and whatnot. So there's a lot of work to kind of fix that multiple orders of magnitude problem down the line. Then right now, to set up your world efficiently, you have to build a lot of tools to kind of pack actors together into grouped aggregates and instance hierarchical and static mesh things and whatnot. So we want to make tools to make that more automatic out of the box, to kind of grab all the objects together, put them in the right cell and all that. So yeah, then on the new scene graph, so that we are doing right now in UEFN, because that's kind of a nice isolated thing that doesn't break the external.
So yeah, there is a real fest. I think it's 3 days or something. So it was today and the next days, and yeah, is streamed on Twitch. So it's interesting to see. We cannot follow it all because otherwise we would just you know, watch TV and do nothing else. But it's kind of interesting. So I would like to keep an eye on it.
So yeah, PCG.
PCG. I tried PCG. I didn't like it.
We have GPU compute on PCG. So you know, obviously you can do micro scattering. It can generate. And
I really didn't like it. I don't know. Maybe I didn't understand it. But I tried a bit the idea. You know, PCG. I mean, for foliage, I think it was good, and for roads is good. But for buildings, it was extremely annoying. You know, insanely annoying. So I don't know. I didn't like it.
Some of these things, so you don't hitch or you don't stall on the threads, etc. So you can have things that take longer without.
Okay, well, we keep it in the background. In reality, I would like to watch it all, but I also want to continue what we were doing, right? So what we were doing was the books. So I finished a bit this page. Where is it? No, let me shut down the future one.
We shipped it in Fortnite, right? We use it at scale.
I finished this page, right? Where are the books? Which is a page to help me to understand where the current books are in the game. And as we see, right, with these new 12 books that we created are actually not in the game yet. Well, they are loaded, but there are no instances that you can find, right? So we have to place them somewhere in the world, and I was thinking to something about the no weak pickup and how to solve it, but anyway. Hello, Hula. Yeah, I've looked at it in a real show. Yeah, it's still running. There is a new session now. I think it's interesting. So world creation landscape.
I've heard people internally sometimes say that our landscape is like the worst geometry that we have on screen, because it's just height field and low fidelity and all that. So yeah, we need to get it to nanite level of detail, you know. And while we're at it, we should probably just make it completely 3D and get like pixel-sized polygons and all that. But that's a huge effort, because yeah, you know, even looking at these things, it's very complex. So there's a lot of R&D going on. You know, we're working on like workflow prototypes and such. You know, memory, everything is under consideration there. But yeah, in the meantime, we're stuck with landscape. but at least landscape has gotten a couple of improvements. So you know, we have
scalability, batch merge,
various things. So you can do batches. You can do this.
There's a lot of new stuff in 5.5 anyway. I think it should not be too hard for us to move from 5.4 to 5.5. I think it's reasonable. We can do it. I would like to, but I mean, I think we will do it when as we usually do it when there is at least the second hotfix, if not the third hotfix, right? So I think we need stability. We cannot spend our time debugging Unreal Engine problems, right? I mean, we already do it, but I don't want to be a pioneer, right? And start to work on a release that is just out, right? Just made. So definitely not. Okay, so these are now what I want to do. I would like to understand where are the books today, right? And here I have an extraction that is basically telling me what is the name of the book, what is the sector. In theory, they should be ordered by name. They are not. If I click on name, what happens? Yeah. They are ordered by name. Yeah, they're ordered by name. So I mean, I have the ability to order by name and by sector because I think that is what we need, right? So to understand the location, but also to see all the books of the same type where they are located, right? And you see that all the existing books are available, right? All the existing books are there, are somewhere, right? Now. There are some weird ones, like this Cran Volume 2, Cran Volume 3. I think I never seen those. I think I didn't read them, but I cannot remember, but I didn't read them in detail, so it's fine. I think they have asked for a special dress code, all in jeans and basket shoes. I mean, for the presenters, yeah. Could be. I mean, the dress code these days, you know, is very casual, right? I mean, when I was younger, I was, you know, going to customers with a tie, you know, with a suit and a tie. But these days, it's not really. I mean, it's required maybe in some places, but overall, I think it's way more easy, right? Way more easygoing than in the past, mainly after COVID, that everyone was working from home, and so there's basically no way to, you know, I mean, no need or no purpose to really dress up. So, so these are actually the books, right, that are on the ground. Ground meaning that they are accessible directly through. Right, and I think it's exactly what I want to understand, right? So I think I will connect to the game, visit these places, and understand where they are. Hopefully, they are all in existing libraries. Let me just change the music. So we can directly teleport, you know, to those places. We can directly teleport like this. Now, if they are inside a bookshelf, we will collide, and so probably we will fail the teleport. Yeah, exactly like now. We can maybe go up a bit and see what happens. Okay, that is interesting. So that is probably something that was created by game masters for an event, right? It is not really a location. It is like a flying thingy. But he has books, right? And he has many of the official books. These three thieves, can we fix it? It's kind of annoying that he has this title. Is this an official book, by the way, or not? I mean, it seems like it is because, well, let me see. Yeah, 2158, for sure it is. We can update. We can update the. We can update the name. Do, 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 do. 2158. Yeah, you see it is all weird. So we will update item stats set name equal to the three thieves, where ID equal to 2158. Okay. So now if we this animation matching system is very cool, and maybe we will just migrate to that, and we will drop ALS. But I think there is quite some work. There is quite some work to do on this.
In the future, we want to add a lot of new things. So can we have like multiple actor support, like interoperating, interacting together? Can we improve the tooling around like trajectories and such things? So yeah, then general animation systems. The gameplay animations camera system is a way for you to allow camera state behaviors and transitions seamlessly. So it's much nicer to interpolate between different cameras without nasty hacks. Choosers to allow you to allow the game context to drive the animation selection. So you can do like custom things per like character type or per damage state of the character or such things.
We can reload. We can reload this item. Reload item. What was it? 2158. 2158. Okay. Now, yeah, you see that now here is correct. Now the name of the object here I think is still wrong because the instances didn't update yet, but they will update at the next reboot, I guess. Or if I pick it up and I drop it again, but I don't want to do that. But yeah, there are really a bunch of books in this kind of fictional place, right? Which is not real. It's just for an event. It's been created for an event for whatever reason. It's like a flying thingy. So this may mess up a lot of my extraction here, actually, because I mean, or we exclude all the ones that are bid or south, right? Or they are all in this kind of location, which is a possibility. Which is a possibility, but this is fucking up on my query because like these two books seems to be only available here, which is kind of strange. Is it really possible that these two books are only there in the whole game? I mean, apart from player's inventory, but that's strange. I will have to ask Widget about it. But it's kind of strange there are books only here. No problem. I mean, me getting annoying. Okay. Is it better? I hope that it always works, right? That I just disconnecting and reconnect it and usually fixes it. Usually, but thank you, Hula. So if you remove this too, let me take a screenshot 1 second and ask Widget what the hell is this, right? There is a flying thing Widget. Hello, who joined? Hey, Wild Arte, thank you for the subscription. Hey, thank you. Thank you. Oh, now that you remind me, because you did it with Prime. Now that you remind me, I have a Prime account, and I always forget to subscribe to myself with the other account. To use the Prime. I always forget it, and so I basically never did it. But now that you show the Prime, so thank you for the subscription. Thank you. And let me see if I can do it. Yes, I can. Done. Okay, yeah, because I have a Prime account. Thank you. So yeah, so some of the books are here. Okay, this I don't know exactly where this is, right? But I assume it is in didn't I add a gravity bookmark? Didn't save it. No, it was on my machine, I guess. It was in my machine. think it was on my machine. Was trying to understand where is this place? It's a bit in the middle of nowhere, actually. Yeah, it's very far from everything. It's very, very far from everything. But anyway, it contains a number of books, right? And it's also a place that players cannot really reach without flying, right? So they have to be teleported by a game master. So I think it was part of an event, and maybe Wadjet kept it there because he plans to reuse it for other events, right? So which is okay. She's okay. So there is one location of the books, and this location, I guess, is probably very spammy. Like all these books that we see Bidor's out, right? All this block probably is all. You see that all the coordinates are pretty much close to each other. Well, these ones are not, though. These ones are not. I mean, there are a bunch that are close to each other, but there is also this place that seems to be another place. So let's go and find out where that is. Because basically I want to do a list of all the libraries that we have in the game and add them as needed, right? So let me maybe save this file as a real mission libraries or whatever. Libraries and books. Libraries, books. Okay, existing libraries. So there is one in Bronze Doors GM event, which to me all of that should be deleted, but fine. Then there is another one in this place, and we have to understand actually where is it. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, there are a bunch of books here as well. So this one are in the in the Onyx Dagger, in the Dark Rogue hideout. I mean, it's not really a live, but anyway, this counts, right? This counts because if they are somewhere, this counts. This counts as a library. It does. Yeah, it does. So we will consider it. Okay. Yeah, and it is a bit of a spoiler. I mean, I know. I mean, like, but it's very hard for me to not give you spoilers during my streams, you know, because it's just the way things are, right? So, but you don't know where this place is, right? So if you want still to find it in game, it will still take you a bit to find it. Okay, then there are some weird books on the ground in Bidor's scene, including a welcome letter. I think this one seems to be a mistake to me, unless we placed it there just to remind the new people. I completely forgot about this. I completely forgot about this place. Oh, yes. Now we should fix it. And by the way, it's 1 million books. I completely forgot this. So this board, right, which at the moment is flying in an impossible place that no one can reach, right? It was actually supposed to be in the intro area. Yeah, in the intro area. True. So do we want to have it? Yeah, I think we want to have it, yeah. Do we want to have it? Yes. Do we want to have it here? There is the very first area that you where you see people, right? Where you see NPC. And I'm thinking, or we put it in one of the levels here, which are pretty empty, or we just put it really very visible, like here. Yeah, maybe it's better. Okay, to do that, I will have to do something a bit special. So I will have to move these objects. Oh my god, there is an invisible wall I cannot go through. Let me just redo the teleport we did before. So I have to do something a bit special because I want to move this library with all these books, right, together, right? So I will have to do an area command to move everything. Oh, that platform is whatever. The wind crate is set up. I've used it multiple times. Okay, it's supposed to be the outer edge of the Great Forest. It's just raised in. Okay, suspend above the road. Okay. Okay, fine. So you want to leave it there. No, my only problem is that it contains a lot of books. And now we have, you know, a new kind of a mini quest, right, for the players to find the books, because when they unlock the books, they unlock the knowledge in the compendium. So if you spam a bunch of basic books, you may make it a bit too easy for them, right, to actually do the unlock on the compendium, right? So we have to think about it, right? I mean, the basic ones I think is fine, but if you start to put all the books in one place, it's a bit of a pity, right? Because they just go there and they unlock everything, and this is not the way I envisioned it. I mean, obviously you could not know because it was not created, right? It's created now. But I think we can move all this bunch of stuff, right? So I think we will do slide area items 10. I don't think if it's enough. Maybe from here, let's say 20. It's a bit risky because if I make it too large, then I will start. Then when I move closer, I will start to affect, you know, the other items that are already there. So let's try a 10, and I will do forward 1 and see what happens. Okay, it's going that direction. Okay, let's do a right 1 and just see if it's going this direction. Fantastic. Okay, so we do a right 10. Boom. And then we do, now here we have to be sure that we don't mess up too much with the tower, but anyway. Then we do a forward 10. Boom. Then we do a forward 5. Boom. Then we do, I think a forward 10 is good anyway. Boom. So we are moving all the items in a single shot right now. Then my problem is if there are any items inside of this, and so when I will get closer, we will start to move also those items, which is something I don't want to do. It's a bit of a pity that this command is not telling you how many is selected. It should tell you the number. That's very annoying actually. It does or it does not? Maybe it does. No, it doesn't tell you how many. It should tell you how many here at the top. That would be easier. Are you sure you want to execute? Are you sure you want to execute? Are you sure you want to execute this area command. Do we already know the number of items or no? Find object by string. Because if we know the number of items, I would like to print it out at the top so that we know how many we are moving. I will have to test it on my machine first, but generate the string. I think it's a single command. Yeah, but basically this loop, right? Yeah, it's this loop. Yeah, it's this loop. This loop is the one that has the number of items. So we can do we can do IT, but IT is IT is what? Is an iterator of filters, which is an array. Okay, then we can just get the number of filters. Okay. I assume, yeah. So we can do this. So I will change it. Are you sure you want to execute this area command on and then we put and then we say 20 instances or something like that. %d, right? And %d will be filters num. Okay. Yeah, so now it will tell us how many, because if you see that there are more than one that you want, you will say no, right? At the moment you don't know. Also, I think it would be nice if this is you want to execute, then we go next line, percentages area command. I think is pretty much useless. Something like this. You can also do this. Yeah, maybe this is cleaner. Okay. It will not work now, obviously, but it will work the next time that we do it. Yup. Okay, now we just have to be sure that inside of this building there are no other things. But we can also look at the items because it is listing the items, right? So I'm hitting the I completely forgot about these books here. Is there a list of books that are used for the compendium? I can avoid using those. Yes, there is there's a good thing. I can put it on the I created a new function here that is in the web console, which is not yet in production at the moment. It's only on my machine, where you can search all the books. So it's under items. And by the way, you should know this function if you don't know it already. But under items there is search books, and you can search any word you want, like in Kirukai, in all our books, right? And it's highlighted, so you can If you want to know all the books that are speaking about the Enkidukai in game, you can search it like this, and it's super handy. And now I added a new function that is where are the books, which is telling me which are the official books that are not yet present in game anywhere, so there are no instances of it. Like in this one, because these are the new 12 books that I created. Incredible, I created 12 books. And then he has other stuff, like location of the books on the ground and location of the books. This is all your spam, by the way. And location of the books in containers, right? And this should be the official one, like Jayo's inside, right? He's telling you the sector and the location. So it should be easy enough to read. I can add maybe another function that is listing all the books part of the compendium. I will have to think how to do it, but yeah, it's definitely possible, right? So that we can click there and find out which is unlocking what, right? I don't know if I want to put it under items or because the yeah, but I think we can put it under items. Yes, I think we can put it under items. Yeah, I will create it. I can even create it now. You don't see the function on your page because this is not yet in production. This is my machine. It's 127.0.0.1. I didn't copy it yet, but if you want it now, I can copy it now. Do you want it now? I can. I mean, if you need it now, I can copy it. But I was about to copy it when I finished all the changes. No rush. Okay. If you don't need it, I prefer to copy it when I have everything, right? So, I mean, the search, you should have it already. The search should already be in production. If you don't see it, maybe no, but you are a developer there, right? So you should see it. Let me see, items. Yeah, search books is there in production. Search books, the first one. Yeah, you see search books. Yeah, exactly. Okay, so no books contain kartoffel. Does any book contain shit? No books contain shit. That's pretty good. These are only the books, right? These are only the official books. Huh? These are not the player-made books. So you are not searching the player-made. You are searching only the ones that that are official. Basically, the one that you find in /item. Okay. Now I will have shit in this list forever. No, I don't. Okay. Now I forgot what I was doing. What is this marked object?
And convert them on the fly. You know, we can see a lot more performance that way in like densely populated open world environments. And we also want to do that for moving objects in the future.
Nice.
So,
they are thinking a bit about us. Unreal is thinking about us, which is nice. I completely lost track of what I was doing. Completely lost track of what I was doing. No, we were here and we were doing the library thingy, right? And we were checking. No, I was moving that thing. Yeah, sorry, I was moving this. Okay, let's move this down. Let's move this down. 6. Let me just see if there is anything else. No, okay, it seems to be good. Okay, 6 seems to be good. Another 3. Why there is a rock pick? Why there is a rock pick? Yeah, you see that we are starting to probably get something that is inside of here. It is exactly was my fear. Because I think that here there is Neav, whatever is the name, with all their stuff, right? Yeah. Why is she so stupid? Fuck, this bug is so annoying. You can slide a NPC in case you see it, and they will fix it. I think he's trying to slide this rock pick here, which is definitely something that we don't want to slide. So I have to reduce slightly the range. We have to slide. Yeah, because it's pretty close, right? I mean, 10 meters. I don't think I need 10 meters. Right? I don't think I need 10 meters. I think with 5 we are probably good. Yep. Boom. Okay, where do we want to have this thing? I think that direction. And then where? Another few meters forward. Another few meters forward. Fuck. Why didn't take this? Why took only the books? Huh? It's kind of weird. Huh? Okay. Okay, anyway, at this point we can move it manually. Okay, at this point we can move it manually. Or maybe I can just move it down. But here the risk is that we move also stuff that is in the... No, it's good. Okay. Okay, pretty much we are where we want to be. Right? Maybe we want it a few meters back. Maybe here. Maybe here. Yeah, to move multi-objects is a bit annoying. I mean, it's nice that we can do it, right? But it's kind of annoying. Okay, so now the board is pretty much on the ground. Now, what do we do with these books? There is a bunch of books here, and I have no idea if I want to keep them, you know, on this board or not. First of all, I want to put them in a position that, you know, they look kind of fine. Right. You may say how a book can be, how can a book be flying like that? Yeah, that's a good question. In theory, the board is made to have, you know, things that are pinned to it, but I mean, we put it here on the ledge. We can put it on the ledge. Maybe we can, you know, say, hey, he's exactly on the ledge. That's why. That's why it stays there. That's kind of a good compromise, I guess. Okay, let me read this shit. What is it? Library announcement. I'm sure many of you are rivals intelligent enough to seek the broadening your knowledge while you rely on your hospitality of our city. It has been decided that the library will remain open in these troubled times, so you might say it. What is say it? Your curiosity and hopefully improve yourself within the security of the city wall rather than finding misfortune on the road. After this, all I ask is that you remember I'm a very busy man. For some reason, navigating bookshelves is too difficult for you. Please approach me directly only if using your own eyes. I think this one is nice, but it's in the wrong place because. I mean, it's a book from. It's an announcement from Jayos that hopes that the people here will actually reach the city, but not all the people here will actually reach the city. So, I don't know. There is a Cultures of the Dome, which I think is always okay. There is the welcome letter, which I think is nice because it's the same one that they have in their inventory, but in case they miss it, you know, there is also here. Then there is something at the back, which I think is a very bad idea. I think everything should be on one side. I think there's a bit too many, no? I mean, isn't this board a bit too busy? I mean, why we have all this book? Why we have a million books here? I don't think new players will read a million books. Arena. The taskmaster of the arena, let me challenge you, newcomer, to show me your skill. Your arena is our home and many brave gladiators. I mean, this one would be better really in the arena, right? Somewhere in the arena, but not here. Now we can check if there is a book in the arena or not. Very nice. Arena. So the arena book is in the tutorial area. Let me order it by name. Wow, the arena book is only there. Ah no, wait, it may also be inside a container. No, it's only there. It is the only place where this book is, unless it's a player book or a book that is just dropped to the ground by someone, right? So it is the only place. It is the only place where this book is. I want to do a test. I would like to pick it up. Oh fuck, I cannot do GM. No, I cannot do GM edit on books. Because they don't have a detail page. Ay. Even if I put in my inventory, I will not be able to GM edit. Shit. Okay, so I have to go with the old commands to check if it's like no pickup or whatever. Super annoying. I need to put a button here at the bottom, which is GM edit. So that also for books we have the ability to launch that window. Or we can have a GM edit with a target, right? That will also be a good idea. But I have to change a few things, not now, but anyway, it's a good idea. So this book is no pickup, setting item, collide, whatever, right? So if I copy, now I need to copy it though. If I copy this into production and I pick up the book, I want to see if it shows up in the books that are not in any place in the game, right? That would be nice. If it does, then my theory works. So what we're gonna do, I'm going to copy in production the new Web console. Because now I need it. Okay. Let me see what we changed though, because it's not as simple as saying just copy. Web console. Web console commit. Yeah. Commit. We modified index. Does index have the DB at the top? That should still work in theory. Here I just added some comments because I wanted to, but then I did this spawn mesh. Ah yes, we added the spawn mesh thing. So we added spawn mesh for natural resources, right? We added the, let me see. Yeah, we added the werebooks. I think that's it pretty much. It's some changes to the draw map. No, that's not a change. Okay. So I'm checking it in. Holy shit. Permission denied. No! Our SVN got obliterated. Or what? Ay, 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 ay. I mean, I thought one day it would happen, but he's on SourceForge. Is SourceForge still up and running and all happy, or what? Because it seems that there is a problem in committing. I don't remember my login here, but we can try. I cannot log in into SourceForge. One second. Did you make a game yourself? Hello, Niemand. Yes, we did. We made the game ourselves. Yes. Exactly. We did. Okay. I found the login. Let's see if it works. It's a long time I don't log in on SourceForge, like years. We updated our privacy policy. Okay, I agree. Now what? Me, profile, account setting, plane shift. Why I cannot commit to SVN anymore? What happened? Code. Maybe they have a temporary problem. Browse commit. The last commit, which obviously was from me, I assume. Yeah, it was the 30th of August of this year. So So it's very, very strange that he's saying... that he's saying cannot open file, permission denied. I mean, what does that mean actually? Let me just try again. I mean, it's weird. Ah, okay. This one is okay. This one is just the mime type because we added a new... Yeah, this is a bit of an annoying thing of Subversion, but they have... they have a requirement that all your files should have a specific MIME type set. Otherwise, you cannot check in the files. Pretty much. So now it should work. Are you interested in game development, Niemand? But yes, we made a game ourselves. Yes, it took us a lot, but yeah, the game that you see here is done by us. Yeah, absolutely yes. Can I check that in, please? Okay, it did it. Okay, nice. Okay, so now the only thing that we have to do, we have to, apart from doing this, because I want to see the files, right? We have to copy crafting resources. So I just have to copy to production all the files that have been changed. Then index. Index, yes, with the new thing. Okay, bling. Then items, main, and search box. Items, main, and search box. And where box as well. This one didn't go in, huh? So this one we have the same problem of this one. Fuck. But we can import it from file, which is very nice. Okay. So where book and main box. Okay. So now also in production, I should have this new menu. Uh-oh. I broke it. I broke it. Best viewers, no. Best viewers, no, please. I'm doing some other stuff. Best viewers, come on. Report, spam, yes. Spam, yes. Selling fake viewers, next, verify, submit, block, close, remove. Out of curiosity, if I may ask, what is your development background? I've always been developing. I mean, university-wise, I did computer science, but I have to say that unfortunately, university didn't teach me much. I was way ahead of whatever the university was teaching us, right? So so the university was a bit useless to me, I have to say, programming-wise, right? So they were teaching us, you know, programming in a very procedural way, in a very simple way, in a very, you know, step by step, and I was already doing stuff way more advanced than that, so it was not really useful. Yeah, but then I've been a developer for work for some time, and then I've been developing anyway in my spare time a lot. So I've been developing a lot of stuff in different languages. So you can see I can do some PHP. I did some mobile apps. SQL. I mean different stuff. I mean I'm not expert of anything, but I would say I can do a lot of different things. I think we broke production. I don't know exactly why. Which is a bit annoying. I think the easiest is that the security file, because I had to copy the index, right? And unfortunately the index contains the pointer to the security page, and the security page in production is probably different. So I remember that this happened already. This happened already. Web dev. Permission denied. GG. Wait a second. I have to log in as a root. So why? It's not here. Where the hell is it? Ah, it's here. Yeah, it's in a different place. Yeah, the secure line. Okay, so I think I know how to fix it. So it's under home web secure. Okay. Web. So we have to go back one directory. We have to go back two directories back, and we have then to go inside this directory, and then unfortunately it's different in prod. Let me do this so I don't forget it again. What is index? Index. We will do a reminder. This is different in production. So this is the production one. Okay. Okay, so in theory now it should work again. Yes, it does. Fantastic. Okay, so the test I wanted to do is if I what? I don't see the new function. Huh? I forgot a file then. I forgot a file. Items. No, I didn't forget a file. It's item main, huh? It's this guy. Item main. What? Hello? Where are the books? Yeah, exactly. What? I don't see the entry, so it's a bit weird because huh? Am I on the right machine? Yeah, I'm on the right machine. Because we have few servers, but what the fuck? Is there a cache of some kind going on? Huh? There is a mystery. So I loaded a new page, right? And actually I see the line of code, but it doesn't show. Huh? Why? I will just edit the file. It's very weird. It's very weird because I will just touch the file so they change dates, but it doesn't make any sense. Bro, it's impossible. Ah! Yeah, it's something. Wait, it's something. It's not the right machine. Wait a second. Game server prod. Game server prod. Game server prod. Oh no, it's the right machine, but it's the wrong direct. Ah, because there is a copy of this. Fuck. Wait. Yeah. Okay. I have it. What do you mean? It is ridiculous. Wait a second. There is a small fuck up, but there is. Okay, because the books. Okay, because this has been loaded by root and not by. Okay. Let's do a so I can show you the thing. The problem is that these files, right, are. There's a bit of a fuck up in the. The problem is that these files are owned by root, and when I upload them in the with another user. So we just have to change the ownership of these files, right? What? We just have to change the ownership of these files. Yes, and now I will be able to do what I wanted to do. No? What the fuck? Okay. We do it from here. We do it. There's been a bit of a fuck up in the thing, but in the setup of the access rights and everything. But oh, finally I see it. Okay, now it's good. Now it's good. We made it. Okay, so my test is if from the game, right? If from the game I remove this book and I put it in my inventory is always a mess. I don't know why. Let me just delete some stuff so that because I have too much shit that I don't use. Okay. Tigre and steel stock we don't really need. So if I pick up this, that I cannot pick up because it's locked. Okay, it's locked. I don't have the GM edit, but I think we can change it. We can say modify target no pickup false. It's called unpickable. Shit. Unpickable. Okay. So now we should be able to pick this up. Pickupable. Pickupable, eh? Pickupable through. Ah, yes, I can pick it up now. Okay, now it's in my inventory. So I want to see if my page, my page is now saying that the arena book, and actually it does not. Because that one is considering no instance. I will have to destroy it, but if I destroy it, well, I can then spawn it again. Yeah, because if it's sitting in my inventory, it's still considered... I see. Arena. Well, I can spawn a new one, right? I can spawn a new book. The problem is how many people have this book in their inventory. That's the kind of a question, right? Because I wanted to test if my code is working. Yeah, I think I will destroy it. I destroyed it. Okay, so now, yes, now it showed in official books, not present in the game anywhere. Okay, nice. So my page works. Okay, if my page works, is a very good thing. I hope today they give a better knowledge. I never went to uni at my age. I would not be keen to go. I prefer self-taught anyway. No, I think university, I mean, if it's good, I mean, if you get the right professor and you, I don't know, they teach you the right things, it's very good. But in my case, it was weird. So I was programming, I mean, at that time I was programming in Java and C++, you know, and they were teaching us Pascal and other stupid language like that, right? Just because they were saying that, oh, a language like Pascal is more clear, is more clean, you know, from the logical point of view. I don't know, but basically they were teaching us something that was completely useless. So I'm still upset now. Okay, so my thing works, which is very nice. So now if we spawn a new arena book, what I wanted to say is that we should put this one where Gregory is somewhere, right? So this book should not be here, actually. I think it's a bit stupid that this book is where it is. Now, where is a good place in the arena to actually put this book? Because the arena doesn't really have a reception area, right? It doesn't really have. So the arena is this huge building. The arena is this huge building. This one with the training grounds, right, all around, and there is not really a reception area or anything. I mean, is Pascal even around anymore? I think it is. But anyway, when I was doing university, you know, it was quite some time ago. What the fuck is this? Who is polluting our world? I think this is a kind of a drifter race or something. I think it's used for racing. It's another GM event. And then you say, oh, why the server takes a lot to start up, right? Because he has to load all this shit. What is all this shit here? But anyway, that's not my stuff, it's Uajet stuff. Obviously I went exactly the opposite of where I wanted to go. Because the entrance... What the fuck is this? Uajet, are you still here or not? Bro, all this stuff needs to be loaded. Apteros are coins. But can we move it in like instance 1 so that it's not, or in instance 2 or 3 so it's not loaded, right? I mean, I guess it's fine, but I mean, it's not a big deal. I mean, you can also leave it there, but okay, so this is basically the place where you arrive, right? Most of the people arrive from here. So if we really want to have a book somewhere, I think we should have it on this wall. I mean, we don't have a reception area, which is very annoying. Maybe here we should have kind of a table and something, and even an NPC which is greeting you to the arena, right? Or we move Gregory here, but no, we cannot move Gregory here. But I'm saying, who is putting torches in stupid places, like inside walls? Yeah, I think I will put it just here. I will just put it here. I mean, it's like a book inside a wall, but I don't care. It's better than nothing. Is it too high? Nah, it's okay. Do you want to have it on this thing? Yeah, maybe. If you don't see it, you don't see it. It's fine. So the only thing we have to do, we have to be sure that this is not pick-upable. Otherwise, the next player that comes through will just pick it up, right? Okay. It's no pickup and it's a setting item, so... That's fine. And we can change the book in the future if we need it. Barker shouting about entertainment inside. Yeah, it would be nice. Yes, exactly. I mean, I think it's a bit bare at the moment. You arrive at the arena, you have no idea where to go. I think it would be good if there is a guy here which is saying something about, I don't know, what you can do, right? Just guiding you a bit. If you don't listen to him, it's fine. But if you speak with him, he will tell you, oh, you go down. I mean, the arena is done this and this way. There are training grounds around. There are shops at the top. You know, go left, go right, go straight. You know, go straight for the training ground. Go left and right for the shop. I don't know, something like that. Because at the moment, it's a bit weird that we have a giant building and no one telling you anything, right? And it's a very important building as well, so yeah. Anyway, let's continue our debugging of things. I mean, our debugging of this thing. So the arena book, we moved, okay? Now, guards, what is this? Attention, you citizen, this announcement made on behalf of blah, blah, blah. Like, this one has nothing to do here, really. Do we have the same book in... Do we have guards? No, it's only here. This book is only here. It's very bad. Here I think it makes no sense. I think it should be in the board next to Armquist, no? Yeah, I think here is a very weird place. So I will also move this one. I will also move this one. I think I have to do the same trick of setting in pick upable true. Then I can pick it up, hopefully. Yep. And then we go to this guy. By the way, Wedget, this is all stuff that you could do. Haha. Stop. One day I will fix that problem, okay? It's fixable actually. I should just say that you should not mantle when you are flying. What is this box? Post box. Empty. What is this? Do not join. Okay, this bounty hunter stuff. I think it should be here, right? One of the guards should be here. This is player stuff, it's not our stuff, right? This is players being players. But I think I will respectfully move these things slightly to the right. Okay. And not that they are not important, but whatever. Can we have the box actually sitting on the ledge, which looks a bit more reasonable? And I think if they are papers, they can fly because you can say, oh, it's pinned, right? It's pinned to the... But if it's a book, can we have it like sitting on the ledge? So that makes sense at least. Okay. And then here we will put our book. It's very handy that I can rotate stuff in game, as you can see, otherwise it would be a mess. Is that ledge only texture? Yeah, I think it is. I think that ledge is fake. Anyway, no, it doesn't look fake though. No, it's a real ledge. No, it's a real ledge. Okay, so we have the guards here. I just have to lock it down. Pick upable false. Okay. Okay, fantastic. Okay, also this one we fixed. Then let me see what else we have there. What else we have here? We have this one. Association start points. What is it? Ah, that is the one. Ah, yes. This was the idea. Okay. I think also this one could be in the other board next to Armquest. I think it seems to be a better place. Yeah. Let's move it there. I think this one is a good one, but yeah. Let's move this one. That is a good one. I think that here we want to leave only I mean, this one we can leave here, but the welcome we can keep. The cultures of the dome we can keep here. So these three I think we can keep. This one I think should go in the other board. You can't pick up. Why I cannot pick up? Because also has weak pick upable. Oh my god. Pick upable weak. No, we need to add the GM window because like this with commands is a mess. I mean, it's really annoying. Okay, so we put that book there. Right. And yeah, but anyway, I'm happy to do some cleanup of this stuff. I think it's good. I think it was needed anyway. Okay, so we have that book. Well, it's a bit fucked up. Okay. I mean, I don't know if a new player sees that and say, oh, I can click on it. I don't know, maybe not, but you can click it. Now, let's see what else we have. Let's see what else we have here. What else we have? We have a map of Idla East. Well, actually, these ones are the ones that the... no, this one we changed them, right? No, this one we have to destroy. No, this one makes no sense anymore. We have them. We destroyed them. No! What happened? Oh fuck. Oh no, I clicked on slide. I clicked on slide instead of delete. Oh my god. I thought I destroyed the board. What is this warning? Warning, pay attention, I'm not joking you here, you have to listen, there is something wrong with the sewers, I wrong, I mean, no more in the rust is sinking in place, it saw something, no. This one also should be in the main board, right? The one next to Armquest. So we will do pick upable true. And we will pick it up. Go back to Armquest. Put it there. Yeah, because the more players can interact with, the better, right? So there is stuff that you can click on and read stuff, and I mean, it's always good, right? So we will put it here. That's fine. Okay. I know I have to make it not pickable, otherwise people will pick it up. Okay. It is now unpickable. Exactly. Fuck. This one was pick upable. Why? Maybe it was weak pick upable. I have to check them all again. I think I forgot to set something, to set the no pickup on some of them. And this means that they will disappear instantly. Yep. No pickup. No pickup. No pickup. No pickup. No pickup. Okay. No pickup. Well, is it no pickup weak, but it's fine. Okay, now Okay, now we fix this problem, right? So we have a few books here that people can read. Is there more stuff or no? No, there is no more stuff. Okay, so I think we did a good cleanup. So, now in my database here, obviously I don't have the production that, I mean, I don't have all the changes that we just did, right? So, or I copy the database or I just read it there, but let's see the other. So we have, how is that thing called? Billboard, no? Billboard or bulletin board? Billboard, bulletin board. Bulletin board. It's called bulletin board. So bulletin boards we have one in the outpost, where there is not much, but anyway there is something. We have one next to Arnquist. Name. And I don't know if we have others. But anyway, there are some books here as well. Okay. This is what I'm trying to discover. I'm trying to discover all the places where we have books and to understand the distribution. This is what I'm trying to do. Okay, the next one is that is 100% wrong. This is impossible. These coordinates are not correct. This one are inside the guild. This book seems to be inside a guild, but I don't even know which guild, because location instance 55. No, but this is broken, eh? What is location instance 55? Good question. Location instance 55. Unfortunately, there are some data relationships which are a bit obscure. But then the instance is one of them. Do we have a guild 55? We don't have a guild 55. So what the hell is 55? House ID. Do we have a house ID 55? Nope. We don't have a house ID 55. I think those books are probably lost in time. I have the feeling that they are lost in time. Let me do a search. Where was the list of all the guilds? Guilds, list of guild houses. Is there a 55? 55, 55, 55, 50, 50, 50. No, it doesn't exist. It doesn't exist. Okay. Okay, let me check if there are other items with location instance ID 55. Because this may be an old guild house that then got deleted, but the items inside have not been deleted. Right? Is 142 items. Holy shit. There is the character guardian. There are 2 people. We can discover who is it. Iridia. Iridia was a game master, yeah. Back in the days. And Uajet. It's always you. It's always you, Uajet. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it was you. I knew it. Okay, so there is a guild house, right, with a bunch of stuff. So there is a guild Oja, with a guild house 55, which actually doesn't exist in the game anymore, since very long time probably. But wait, some have the proper. Some items actually have the proper coordinates. The ones that are in sector 67. Sector 67. Bidor South. Bidor South. This is probably something that's been moved. This can be GM stuff, yes, but the other one is wrong, I guess, because Sector 11. Sector 11 is Guild Oja. So this can be stuff. The problem is that that stuff is not even loaded, right? I mean, I can go there, but it will not be there because we are not loading. So I can go here, assuming that it's somewhere. It's not really somewhere. Is in the middle of. Is inside a wall. Yeah. Is inside a wall, but let's assume that he was slightly different in Legacy, right? Which is very possible. So is wow, more? Okay. Okay, so it's like next to the big wall, next to the big wall. Next to the big wall, right? So there was a bunch of items in instance 55, right? Hello, Diego. Crazy that someone is still poking this code base. What do you mean? I discovered the game 20 years ago. Yeah, come back in another 20. And I will still be here, unless I'm dead. But if I'm not dead, I will still be here. You know? That's how things go. But anyway, welcome back. Even if you are 20 years back. But yeah, the game is still up. Well, the game has been remade with Unreal Engine 5. So now we have much better, graphics and stuff. I mean, the graphics are still simple, but way better than Legacy for sure. I mean, in Legacy, this kind of foliage, right, we didn't really have, right? We didn't have trees that nice or grass that nice, right? We didn't have that. Or torches that nice. We didn't have that. Yeah, the open source. I mean, the old game was open source. The new one is not anymore. But I may. I mean, I will make it open source one day. I just don't make it open source now because Unreal Engine has a different license. It doesn't like GPL. But at the end, I don't like GPL as well. But anymore, at least. So I would make it open. But to make it open, I really need to separate some of the marketplace assets that we are using, and also I have to understand what to do with the blueprints because I mean Unreal Engine just works differently, right? So to open source something for Unreal is slightly different, but it's possible, so probably we will do it. It is playable, yeah, for sure. It is fully playable. I'm on the production server at the moment, so I don't know how many players there are. 7 players on. So you can go to our website, planeshift.it, the same one, and it was up 20 years ago, and you can click on download now, and you can download it for Windows, for Linux, and for Mac. If you still have your account of that time, it should still work. Should still be there. And I suggest you that you recover your old, because there are some achievement for being part of previous releases. So I mean, if you care, if you don't care, it's the same. You can just create another account, but I would care if it was me. So basically, Widget, we have a bunch of stuff that is flying in instance 55, so which is probably something that you prepared, right, for an event. That's very possible. And if you want to know what is it, but it seems to me all stuff that should be deleted, by the way. If you want to know what is it, something like this. Fuck. I know, wait, is loading. I played a lot of Lineage 2 back in the day. Hey, Lineage 2 is very nice. It's very nice. It is very, very nice. Is all this stuff is there is a lot of no weak pickup, so yeah, it looks like it's stuff that was prepared for an event, so people cannot pick it up, right? But there is a Betty camp, a cotton sheet, another cotton sheet, a chamber pot, a Kothrak, a silver goblet. So I have no idea, some shelves. I have no idea what is all this stuff, but a fireplace. But all this stuff at the moment is, this one is in a guild that doesn't exist anymore, and also the coordinates are all wrong. And this one, they have proper coordinates, but I mean, if we want, we could load it on my machine and see what is it. Yeah, that could be an idea. I could switch all the instance 55 to 0 on my machine, so I can do this. I can do this, look. I can do, well, it's not that easy, because this is a combined query. How do we do that? How do we do that? I mean, it's not a lot of stuff, but it's some stuff. So I want to change all the instant. Well, in theory, I can do it also for this and fuck it. It's a bit annoying because then I will never find it again. No, I can do it by sector, right? Yeah. I can update item instances, right? Set lock instance equal to 0, where lock instance equal to 55 and lock sector ID equal to bid or south. Then I don't know what is it. Bid or south. It was what? 67. So in theory, this should update only those items. Hopefully. It is my copy anyway, so if we screw up stuff. Yeah, 17 items. And now, if we start it on my machine, with items true and PC false, yeah, we see what is it. Now, unfortunately for the guild house, there is little I can do because the guild house is really fucked up. The coordinates are wrong. The instance is wrong. So I don't even know. But I think it's anyway good cleanup. The problem is that, guys, do you know how many items we have in the database? How many instances of items we have in the database? Shoot a number. Shoot a number. And then I will do the count from the table. And we see who of you is going closer. Number of instance items. So basically, item dropped into the world somehow, or in player inventories. Basically everywhere. It can be in player inventory, it can be on the ground, can be inside containers. I mean, all the items of the game. Shoot a number. Yeah, it's reloading items now. Okay, this is production, so I have to use P like production. Okay, now we will teleport to the same location. Up in gravity. Now we will teleport to the same location. Probably there will be no map, but we don't care about the map. The location is something like this. Nothing is here. Because no, wait, teleport failed. Probably I was colliding with an item. Teleport failed, huh? Why? Teleported. Okay, here it is. Is this thing, Widget? Is this thing? There was in instance 55. There is a candle. There is a fire pit. There is a hammer. There is a wooden barrel containing nothing. There is a wooden crate containing nothing. There is a cooking place. There is a tent. Place to sleep. I don't know. Maybe it's an event, you know, you did a million years ago, and it's just left over, right? There is a table, a bed, Tefusan skin, and it was like near the walls of the bronze doors, right? I think we can delete all of this. It's just okay. So I think in production we can do a delete, and then the other one. The other one is a bit harder to do though, because how can I? You know what is the problem of the other one? The problem of the other one that he may actually have containers, and if he has containers, it's kind of annoying. I don't understand why in 000 we cannot select. Never understood that. A one-off setup, yeah. I think I will delete it. And the other one is the guild house. I mean, I can do the same, right? But all the items will be one on top of each other, so it will be a bit of a mess. But we can see. Anyway, those items are not fixable. I mean, everything is fixable in computers and software, but I would say it's not really worth it. It was all in instance 55, so I don't know if there was a story behind or what. This one is pretty big, it's 125 items. The other one was 17, but this one is actually big, so it may be a real guild house. And the items were from you and from Iridia. You and Iridia. Yeah, I would like to clean up all this stuff, because if there are, you know, books or other, I mean, if no one wanted to bet on how many items we have in the database, okay. No one wanted to bet. Bong. Okay, let's see. Let's see what we get. Discovering the unknown, the mysterious guild house. The lost guild house. Uh-oh. Didn't load. Because the sector is wrong. Yep. So the only way... Oh fuck, now is a problem. Now is a problem. Fuck. GG. Yup, I fucked it up. Well, I still have it here though. Ah, I still have it here. I still have it here. There is a chance. There is a chance. If I copy this will be a bit surreal, but and I do this and I say update item instances set lock sector ID equal to, I don't know, 15, where ID in this. I mean, he's obviously wrong, right? But I will have then to retake this data from production because I'm really fucking it up, right? But now, in theory, it should load up, right? Maybe. Maybe. We have to wait that the items are loading. Now, the only thing I want to see is if there are containers, because if there are containers with items in it, I would like to just consider it a second, right? Even if parent item ID. No, but I should search the parent item ID here. So basically I have to do select. I have to do select count from item instances where parent item ID in this shit, right? So, and then we see if there are any items that are actually contained in zero. Okay, so there are no, so none of those items should be a container, or if it's a container is empty, which is anyway good news. So I think we can delete them fairly safe. Before deleting stuff, I'm always, you know, triple checking everything, because I really don't want to delete any player item if I'm not sure that is there is really a duplicate or a bug or something, right? Because I think it would be bad if a player just logs in and lost some of his items. I think this that. Yup, is that. Now, unfortunately, all the items here are all together, right? So these are 145 items. They were actually part of a guild house that doesn't exist anymore. The guild house was 55. It was an Ojaveda guild, and yeah. And there was all this stuff, right? There was a stove. There was a slate basin, which I didn't even remember. Okay, that. There was a fireplace. There was a 2-door closet. There was a brick oven. So basically, were all the Basic items. I don't know. Maybe it was something used by the game masters back then, right? It is possible. Maybe it was like a game master guild house. I don't know. Or a guild house that the game master have set up for someone, but it does not. I mean, it does not exist anymore. This thing does not. I'm trying to move the big stuff to see what are the other items. There were a lot of plants. A lot of plants. A lot of plants. A lot of plants. Okay, finished. A preparation table. Your preparation table usually is not inside a guild house, right? There is a crate, hopefully it's empty. Let me see, but I think we checked already. Yeah, it's empty. A bamboo table. Some small tables. I don't know, I think we can delete everything. Anyway, it is not usable and loaded in game. These containers are all empty, so... It's a bit weird that they are all empty, but they are. There's another small table. Another wooden crate. A lot of wooden crates. 5 medium bed. Simple bed. More wooden crates. And then probably there will be a number of single items on the shelves, right? Yeah, so, and then there are chairs and there are some chairs, some additional carpets and there is a coat rack. What is a coat rack? Do we have a coat rack in the game? No. Is a quarterstaff that is being renamed coat rack. Weird. I didn't know we had that. But fine. A bunch of small chairs. Players don't have access to the tools like the oven. Also, we never seen player guild house with 2-digit instance. Yeah, I think it was a game master one. Maybe you created or Iridia created something. Chamber pot. Do not open. What the fuck? Do not open. Do you remember a do not open chamber pot? 20 years ago? I don't know. I'm just going to... I mean, if you're okay with it, I'm just going to delete all of this. I'm just deleting... everything in instance. There is a sack, the sack of powdered bread rice, not rice, rice. What? I don't know. Foreground flour. There's a lot of cooking ingredients. Banuts. Lot of cooking ingredients. A lot. Nearly all. And then there is this cotton sheet, right? I think it was a. That's absolutely my sense of humor. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to delete all of this with one command, okay? So I'm just going to destroy all of this. But the reason we arrived here is because there are also some books. That's the only reason why we arrived here, right? So probably there are hundreds of other mess like this around the world, right? But so I will do a delete of all this stuff, right? I will do it also in production. I will do it on my machine, so at least that stuff goes away. But I will do it also in production. Just to be sure, let me do a select count from item instances. Select count from item where lock instance ID is equal to 55, right? It should be 142. Yes, there are 142 items. There are 142 items. So we are going to delete from item instances where lock 55. Done. Boom. In production, the items are completely gone. And then I also clean it up on my machine because is too much stuff, and so just delete it. Okay. Gone. So now, going back to what we were doing, let me see what Unreal Engine is doing meanwhile.
All the way down that street, these extra, kind of little stacked lighting setup. So, I don't know, I think that looks pretty cool. And then, I've got like landscape lights because I want my trees to show up because I worked so hard to place all the trees. And then, of course, the van just looks pretty dope. And so the van, I had so much fun with this van.
I had so much fun with this
van. I like vans from the 70s and 80s, so I kind of got like a modern shaped van and then just ripped it apart and changed the wheel wells and squashed the nose down and did some fun stuff. And we'll look a little bit more about how you can deform vans later in the presentation. But yeah, the van was cool. I don't have a van. I have an old Land Rover.
This guy is presenting the new stuff on Unreal Engine 5.5 for the sequencer. It's something that we didn't use much. Well, I just did one test one time, and I didn't really follow up on it, but it's basically used for cinematics, cinematic scenes. I find a chamber pot. The last thing I think about was inside of it. You remember that event? Okay, so all of that was an event. Maybe there was also a guild house, I don't know, created because people could go inside a guild house, I don't know. But yeah, all that is gone, I'm sorry. It's deleted. Unrecoverable. Okay, so now, if we go back to the page where we were at the beginning, right? The page that brought us here, because this thing brought us there, right? This thing. So let me see if there are less books now. Yeah, a bit less, but still, there's still something fucked up. Like this one is fucked up, for example. There is a My Journal. What is My Journal? My Journal. Yoran Kavan. Today I met this other Morian woman offered me a test. She said I created some maze in her mind. I think he had someone knock, found this book, opened it, woke up, figures down. Who created this thing? Is this an official book? Because 2126 is a number for, is low enough to be an official book, right? What is this speaking about? It's just a story. There are a bunch of numbers. It looks like a puzzle of some kind. Speaking about doors, bed on the wall, it never helped because I'm now 482 doors old and I wish I burned all that. 6 doors I found in my web back here. Has this something to do with Menita puzzle or what? No? Because this My Journal is a bit familiar. I don't remember exactly, but it's kind of familiar. I don't remember it, but we have a bunch of instances of this. We have, let me see, no, only one, My Journal. But also this one is in impossible position. So it's in, yeah, it's only one. It's inside a guild in 00. Maybe this is the Menita puzzle thing. A sequence in a Real Engine with a music kiosk in Idla. We stayed secret. I hope that one day Idla marching band walking and playing music together. Yeah, we can. Yeah, hopefully. I mean, you can play music now in the game if you want. You can do it Okay, but maybe let's go step by step. Like this one, for example, right? Where is it? Why there is a book on the ground somewhere in Abdadeir? Why there is an official book on the ground somewhere? By the NPC? By the NPC would be nice. But the NPC is a very nice star tool. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. Maybe we will have, I don't know. There is a book here. What the fuck? I don't see a book, but the game says that there is a book in this place. Huh? Are we at the tavern? Maybe we are at the tavern. The book is inside the tavern. No, we are not at the tavern at all. Okay. This is a weird place, by the way. Is this on the right instance or is it a random instance? Let me see. The problem is if we have to check every single book, will be kind of impossible. But instance 51, sector 83. So also this one seems to be probably an event where a book was placed with some hints or something. Because is instance 51. 83 is Amnedair, yes. Let me do a check. What if we... Are you a dev in Planeshift too? No, it's not. It's been a player. Hula is a player and is a very dedicated viewer of the stream. Very, very dedicated. What if we search all the books? Select start from item instances where this query is not exactly true, but is directionally okay. Where lock sector where from item instances where lock what? Sorry, and lock. And lock sector ID is greater than 1. Okay, so basically I'm searching all the official books that are in instances that are not the basic instance. Wow, 462. Holy shit. $462 seems a bit too much though. Maybe wait. Maybe I exaggerated with the query. Maybe we got. No, I didn't. These are all books. Because the books are all in the same range. Luckily, I did it by purpose so that we can query, you know, smartly like I did now. Wow, there are 462 books, official books. Well, it can also be in inventory, eh? Can also be in people inventory. No, because the sector is greater than 1. Most likely they are in guild houses. 73, 81. Yeah, guild low. Yeah. Guild simple. Yeah, these ones are inside guild houses. So this ones, I would say, I don't want to touch, right? Because these may be real items in real guild houses. Now, the problem is that if I... But this means that these books are coming up in my list. They should not, right? They should not come up in this list. Because they may not, they cannot be no weak pickup, right? Okay, yeah, that's the one that I have to add. I have to add and flags, and the flags like pickup, right? Which means that they are not pickupable and means that these are setting items. These are items added by the developers. Wow, 292. 292, boys. Still inside guild houses. I mean, not all of them. Like there is one. Fuck! I did a mistake. Not lock sector. Lock instance greater than 1. Wait. Delete everything I said. Is well anyway 186. Anyway 186. 186. Wow. So there are 186 official books in guild houses. But in this query, why I don't pick them up? Probably because I exclude guild houses. Do I exclude guild houses? I don't think so. Where books? Do I exclude guild houses in this thing? No. And then it's impossible. Huh? What? The two queries are not matching for whatever reason. Unless this item type is not book. Generic map. Because these are player made maps, which are unfortunately in this range. Yeah. They are in this range. The player made maps unfortunately are in this range, I think. If I go and check the... Wait, if I go and check the item stats ID... No. 2051. 2051 is what? Yeah, generic map. There it is. Generic map. But generic map does not have book as an item type, so that's why we are excluding them from the other query, because item type is we said what? Item, well, item type of the basic item. So yeah, item type of 051, right? Generic map is probably generic. Yeah, generic. So it's not a book. It's not a book. Okay, so if I want to do the right query, I have to do this. And fuck, I don't have it in item instances. No, I cannot do it from here. I cannot do it from here. Well, I can exclude item standard ID is different than for example 2051, right? But there is more than just that, because those are all player made maps. 2050, yeah, 2050 is another one, right? 2050 is Hydla main map. There are all the maps. Yeah, there are all the maps. There are all the maps. How do I find? I think these are all maps, by the way. These are all maps. Even if like this one, right? In Kidukai Plague Volume 1. This may be player made books. Yeah, you see the titles. Player made books. Musical sheets. Yeah, musical sheets. Okay, we're not gonna touch this. We're not gonna touch this. We're not gonna touch any of this. But so going back to this one. Going back to this one is an item. There are certain ones that are like in between. So like this one is kind of in between, right? So this one is in a guild house, but is in a weird instance. I think 51 is probably another location instance that we should check. It's like 55. I think 51 is like 55. Is something else that was generated for an event. How many? Only 19. Only 19. We can see what is this stuff. But the problem is that there are books, right? Price per book for circle. It is someone that was selling books. Someone that was selling books back in the day. They were copying books for people and they were selling them. Price per book for circles. But why is inside an instance? Because maybe there was an event of a book guy, an event of a librarian that was like selling books to people. Yeah, that's possible. This is probably the reason. We can do the same trick as we did before, right? We can move all these guys to and by the way, I recognize these numbers. I think it's you again, Warjan, probably. We can check the number. Is Iridia again? Is Manilua? Do you remember Manilua? I don't know who Manilua is, but anyway, I think they were all GMs or alt character of GMs. So yeah, this was set up for an event. So also this one in theory we can completely delete. But let me just triple check before we actually do the real deletion. It's not a lot of items, it's 20 items. So if we do this, right, and we do update item instance, so we do update item instance set sector ID equal to 15 where and lock instance equal to 0, right? Do these guys have the right coordinates or not? Because if they don't, yeah, they have the right coordinates. So this is stuff anyway that I ported somehow. I ported the stuff. 8361. It's kind of weird though. 8361. Amnedair and PD Road 2. So this one will be in two different places though, I think. Yeah, they are in two different places. So it's like 6 items in one place and 6 other items in another place. Okay, instance 51. Don't you have Wadjet? I don't know if you are still here, Wadjet, and still listening, but don't you have a list of like events by instance ID? No, like that you move the stuff to a certain instance and then you move it again. No. Because it seems that this was the case, right? So we were basically moving stuff. So probably here, right? Here in this ledge, there was an NPC, there was a game master running an event of selling books. Here. And unfortunately, the items have not been deleted, right? So the items are there in the database. Polluting stuff, including books. So if I do what? If I do if I run that query, right? And I basically move all these items to the proper sector on my machine, right? On my machine. And then we restart the server, and then I have to go, unfortunately, but there was the book fair. Okay. There was the book fair. It was in Amnedair, huh? I mean, I don't know. We have to decide what to do with this item widget, because we cannot continue to pollute the database forever, right? So I mean, I think we can, in the sense that, I mean, if we have a reference, right? So for example, we do an event and then we move all the items of that event into an instance. I don't know, 51, right? And then we write down somewhere that 51 is that set of items. I think that's fine with me, because actually those, the instance above 1 are not loaded, right? So the server is not spending time on them, right? So they are not loaded. They are loaded only when they are on instance 0 or 1, right? So we can use it like a storage, right? So we can store a set of items for events that then you can reuse whenever you want. Right? Yeah, but yeah, this one probably I will scrap it. Yes, yeah, I can scrap it. Okay, good. But what I'm saying is that we need to find kind of a standard way to manage this thing, right? So my suggestion will be that you spam as much as you want, but when the event is completed, right, you just take all the items and you teleport them into an instance that you'd keep track in an Excel file or wherever you want, or in a online file. I mean, it's the same. Even in the wiki, even in the PS wiki, if you want, right? Just a page there where we keep track of the ID of the instance and the item. So you can retrieve them anytime you want, but those are actually not loaded by the server. We could use event ID. Yeah, that's a very good idea. So we automatically have the reference, just, right? Okay, good. Yeah, we can use the event ID. Yeah, exactly. But maybe just know that you have, so this means that you can have as many setups as you want, right? Because you can work in layers, right? You can work in layers. So you have for example, you have the arena, right? You have the arena, right? And maybe one time, you have a bunch of items in front of the arena, right? Because something is happening there. Now, this bunch of item, you take it and you teleport it into instance, I don't know, 50, whatever. The event, I don't know how many events, I don't know, 500, right? And it stays there. Now, the only problem is that you cannot bring them back. I can bring them back because I have to do it from the database, unfortunately. Because these ones will not be loaded from the server. But this means that you can have as many setup as you want, right? So maybe still in front of the arena, you have a different setup, right? Which is exactly in the same place, but this one you store in instance 501, right? Now I can give you a tool, right? I can give you a tool in the web console. Yeah, that would be the easiest. I can give you a tool in the web console that can swap all these items from instance 500 to instance 0 again. Right? And it can even keep a list, right? It can even keep a list. We can develop that. I think that would be handy. And the more complex the game becomes, the better this tool will age, right? Because I think we will really need it. And this will make the server start up a bit easier because the server by default is not loading anything that is above instance 1, right? So they are literally like in the storage, like they are in the database, not loaded, and we can swap them. And so you can have as many as you want. Now the only problem is keeping track of what is what, but I could give you a list, right? I can give you a list of all the items. So you could see a page, right? You could see a page here that is called maybe under items, right? And the page could be event items, something like that, right? And the list will be the instance and the list of items. Instance, list of items, instance, list of items. Now we have to be sure that we don't overlap with the guild houses, right? That's one of the challenges. Because if we start to mess up with the instances of the guild houses, that's a problem, right? So we have to think a bit about it, but I think I will think about it. I think we can have a swap in, swap out. That's my idea, right? So we swap in, swap out stuff, but in a way that the server doesn't have to load it, because at the moment it is loading a bunch of stuff that it should not load, right? Okay, so one place is here. So let's check these two places and then we will then I will go. Teleport failed means that we hit something. Okay. Let me go daylight, because otherwise we cannot see anything. Well, I can just override maybe, which is simpler. But... okay, so that's what it is. Oh my god. Well, no, wait a second. No. It's not what it is, because this could be stuff that was already there, right? Yeah, I think this is stuff that is actually part of... I don't know where we are. Probably we are in Idla. Let me check this sign. I think this is all stuff that is actually part of the... we are in Amnedair. Because I don't have the map. Oh, fuck. Should I reload it with the map? Yeah, we are next to... what is it called? Nura? Because there is the I don't know how to call it in English, that thingy. But anyway, here there are a bunch of additional books. So this is the area, right? A bunch of additional books, which seems to be, again, probably books in the same event, right? Yeah, these are books of the same event. The books, Piper book, yeah. No sales during presentations. Plague does over 5,500. Yeah, but I have to be sure, because if we mess up those numbers, then it's a mess. Because the server is loading everything that is inside those ranges. I don't know. I have to think about it a bit, but yeah. Okay, so these ones are we can delete, right? They were part of that event. And the other location is this one. It's a completely different place. So it's not Amnedair for sure. Okay. So there is a chest, cart. There are some water pouches. There is one large chest, awfully empty. Yep. Another chest, awfully empty. Well, the fact that it's empty, I have to be sure with a DB query, because maybe those items have not been loaded. And here there is a beast tracking. Tracking has always been important to our people. I don't know what is this. You begin at the portal just beyond the lake, and everything after you is up to you. Yeah, this seems to be another event about beast something, about finding beast. Or do you need this? I mean, it's not a lot of stuff, but I think you can recreate it very quick. Should I just delete it and GG, or what should we do? I mean, I'm more in favor of deleting it, but again, it should be linked. It should be linked to an event or something. I mean, if you want the text, of the book, I can save this book if you want, but I don't know. Tell me. Nuke it. Okay. Yeah, I prefer to remove it actually, unless you are very passionate about that. Like, no, my stuff. I would prefer to actually remove it. So we will just delete this. So delete. So we can delete everything that is in instance 51, right? Let me just triple check. Select count from select count, and then I really have to go from item instances where ID. No, where. Lock instance equal to 51, right? So if we do this, we can also do it in production, is the same. Okay, GG. Is 19 items, yes, which is exactly this 19. Okay, good. So we can basically delete this, right? So we will delete from item instances where location instance equal to 51, and we will delete 19 items. Okay, they are gone. They are gone. I'm going to delete it also here on my machine. Even if I think I will probably take a copy of production soon. Okay. 19 rows affected. Completed. Okay. So this brings back. So now this line should be gone, right, from this page. It's not gone. Why? It's impossible. It is impossible. Huh? Did execute it or not? Completed. Completed, bro, but completed doesn't look like. I mean, completed. Ah, because I changed. Stupid me. Stupid. Okay, okay. Because on my machine I changed the instance to see them. Delete from item instances where ID in. Okay, okay. Sorry. Yup. So we have to do it this way. Because I changed the instance on my machine so that just we could see it, right? Okay, now 19 deleted. Okay, good. So now this guy should go away. Nice, he went away. Okay, so basically the idea is to continue this work, right, and clean up a bit of the books, but the ultimate goal is to understand where our libraries are today, where our books are today, right? So in existing libraries, in bulletin board, scattered around the ground, I don't know, wherever it is. With a real 5.5 you can have better car. We need a car. I mean, you mean a horse, huh? Maybe.
It's really
still going, huh?
Pretty awesome, actually. For anybody who's done any kind of destruction workflows in the past, this is going to make you happy. So let's just put this up to like 300. I don't know. We'll put the minimum points to something.
Okay. Okay, guys. I think I'm gonna go, and I will see you tomorrow. We'll see you tomorrow. We will continue with this. I think is a bit of a important cleanup, right? And also, meanwhile, we are building new functionality for our web console. Which, by the way, Widget now this one you have it in production. So if you want to use it, you can go in production and it's there. So I will see you tomorrow. Bye bye. And remember, you can click on follow on Twitch, subscribe on YouTube. Thank you again, Wild Art, for the subscription on Twitch. And remember, you can play the game if you want. You can just go to our website and click on download now. You can download it for Windows, Linux, and Mac. Also, if you want, you can join the development. I mean, you don't have to be a super expert person, but you are just someone that wants to have fun developing games. And there is a lot to do. And yup, I will see you tomorrow. Bye. Have a good night. Bye-bye.